Oh, buckle up because this ain't your regular Instagram spat. This is the kind of meltdown that makes the Kardashians look like librarians on a meditation retreat. HoodTrophy Bino just went full nuclear after Blueface opened his mouth one too many times about Chrisean Rock's so-called gang TIs. Yeah, he poked the wrong pitbull, and now the internet's eating popcorn like it's the Super Bowl of drama. We're talking leaked lives, shady subtweets, and a shouting match that spiraled faster than a Zeus network reunion. Bino didn't just clap back, he erupted. The man's voice hit decibel levels NASA could track. And Chrisean? She's in the middle, swinging between chaos and confusion like a reality show finale gone rogue. Blueface thought he could question loyalty? Bino turned it into warfare. This isn't a feud anymore, it's a full-blown loyalty test with social media receipts, cryptic lyrics, and more betrayal than a Netflix thriller. And here's the kicker, everyone's taking sides, from ex-friends to industry insiders. Because when Bino snaps, he doesn't miss. Welcome to the latest explosion in the Blueface Chrisean Bino triangle where loyalty's a rumor, and clout's the only currency. Let's rewind for a second because before this explosion hit the internet, everything was already bubbling under the surface like a pot of toxic soup. Blueface, the self-proclaimed unbothered rapper who somehow finds himself bothered every week, decided to make another headline. This time, instead of swinging at Chrisean Rock over baby drama or money issues, he went for something deeper, her gang TIs. Yeah, Blueface really thought it was smart to question whether Chrisean's loyalty was to him, or to the streets that raised her. And just like that, the calm before the storm got swallowed by thunder. Word started spreading after a late night, live one of those chaotic, half-drunk streams where Blueface starts talking like he's hosting his own TMZ. He said something like, "Man, half these chicks only loyal to their block, not their man," and you could feel the shade aimed directly at Chrisean. Even if he didn't drop her name, but you know who did catch it instantly? HoodTrophy Bino, the same dude who's been writing for Chrisean since her pre-fame days, defending her like a pit bull guarding a diamond leash. Bino saw the clip, and within hours, the man was heated. Like, open Twitter fingers, closed real-life fists type of heated. He dropped a cryptic tweet that said, "Some dudes forget who kept them safe when the streets got cold." Boom. The internet exploded faster than a Blueface eviction notice. Fans knew exactly what he meant. The subtweet wasn't just shade, it was a bullet dipped in gasoline, and every blog on the internet lit the match. Within minutes, the comment sections looked like war zones. Blueface fans were yelling, "He talking about loyalty, not her." While Bino's crew clapped back with, "Nah, he's talking about you, bro." And here's where it got messy. Receipts started dropping. Old pictures of Chrisean hanging with Bino's squad resurfaced. Then came the audio leaks and verified, of course, where Blueface allegedly said he "don't trust no female who still hang with gang dudes." That one line? That was enough to make Bino lose it, because to him, that wasn't a diss to Chrisean. That was disrespect to the whole foundation, the loyalty, the block, the bond that made her who she was before fame, before cameras, before Zeus turned their lives into a circus. Bino jumped on IG Live with the fury of a man who's had enough of internet gangsters talking slick. His energy? Nuclear. His words? Lethal. Blueface actin' like he from the streets but scared of real ones. Don't question nobody's TIs when your own circle folded twice. It was raw. It was loud. It was messy. And it was perfect for the internet. Within hours, #Binov's Blueface started trending. Meme pages had a field day. One meme had Blueface's face photoshopped onto a scared puppy, with the caption, "When the real ones check your Wi-Fi loyalty." Another one had Chrisean with a crown and the caption, "Queen of Chaos," still running both sides of the internet. And while the memes flew, the fans dug deeper. Everyone started revisiting old lives, old interviews, old freestyles, searching for clues like it was a hip-hop version of CSI, Cloud Edition. Then someone unearthed a clip from months back, Bino saying on a podcast that Chrisean always had loyalty, even when people didn't deserve it. And that's when the narrative flipped. Suddenly, people weren't seeing Bino as a hothead, they saw him as the last man standing for real loyalty in a world full of fake influencers. Meanwhile, Blueface doubled down. He tweeted, "Ain't nobody scared. Just calling out fake love when I see it." Fake love? That's when Bino really lost it. The man took to live again, this time pacing back and forth like he was ready for war. You talk about fake love but got your girl crying on camera every week. That's fake. You questioning loyalty when you out here breaking every bond you got, and then silence. Chrisean didn't say a word publicly. Not a post, not a tweet, not a reaction. But her silence said everything. Fans started theorizing that she was caught in the middle, stuck between her old loyalty and her new life, her gang roots and her relationship chaos. But you know what made it worse? Screenshots started circulating, allegedly showing Blueface deeming one of Bino's homies, trying to clear the air, except, instead of clearing anything, it just proved how messy things had gotten. The DMs read something like, "Yo, tell Bino stop playin' with me online before I start talking." Start talking? That was the moment the entire internet screamed, "WHAT you mean by that?" Because in Blueface land, talking usually means spilling dirt, and if there's one thing the internet loves more than loyalty drama, it's a good old-fashioned expose.by this point. Blogs like The Shade Room, Gossip of the City, and every wannabe TMZ account on TikTok were flooding with clips, theories, and reaction videos. People were editing dramatic music over Bino's lives, zooming in on his angry expressions like it was an episode of Power. One TikTok got 3 million views in 24 hours with the caption, "When your op forgets who taught him how to move in silence." And that's when Bino went from rapper to folk hero. His fans called it the loyalty war, claiming he stood for the streets, not the circus. But make no mistake, this wasn't just another rapper rant. This was the start of something way deeper. Something that started pulling in everyone around them: Chrisean's friends, Blueface's camp, and even a few industry voices who were tired of pretending they didn't see the chaos brewing. By the time the sun came up, one thing was clear: this wasn't over. Bino had drawn the line in the sand. And Blueface, whether he liked it or not, had just declared war with someone who wasn't afraid to drag every secret into the daylight. The internet smelled blood, and they weren't clicking away anytime soon. If part 1 was the spark, part 2 is the flamethrower. Because the second Bino snapped, the entire internet transformed into a digital war zone, one where loyalty, betrayal, and straight-up clout were the new ammunition. Within 24 hours, every gossip blog from No Jumper to Hollywood Unlocked had the story plastered across their feeds. Headlines screamed things like "Blueface crosses the line again" and "HoodTrophy Bino declares war on clout culture." Meanwhile, fans flooded the comments with popcorn emojis and GIFs of Chrisean side-eyeing the chaos like she was the main character in a Zeus Network season finale. Then came the real twist: celebrity reactions. You know it's serious when rappers start subtweeting like high schoolers. Lil Durk posted, "Y'all forget the code when cameras come out." The industry froze. Everyone knew who he was talking about. It wasn't even coded anymore. Bino reposted that with the caption, "Real ones still know." Boom. That alone was enough to turn the internet into an inferno. Blueface, feeling cornered, tried to reclaim control the only way he knows how: trolling. He posted a selfie with a smirk and captioned it, "Ain't no loyalty test if you never had loyalty to begin with." The nerve. That caption was gasoline poured straight on the flame. Because within seconds, Bino's fanbase, the self-proclaimed HoodTrophy army, started flooding his comments. Memes, insults, bar-for-bar breakdowns of his lyrics. They turned his whole feed into a public trial. One viral tweet said, "Blueface talking loyalty is like a raccoon giving hygiene advice." Another one went viral with a clip of Blueface dancing off beat with the caption, "This man questioning gang TIs when he can't even tie his own rhythm." The shade was premium grade. But here's where it got even wilder. Chrisean finally broke her silence. She hopped on live at a.m., clearly emotional, rocking her baby, hair tied up, and said, "Y'all act like y'all know my life. I don't owe nobody loyalty but God and my son. Y'all weird." That line right there? That was the moment. Fans lost it. Half the internet started defending her, saying she's just tired of the chaos. The other half claimed she was taking subtle shots at both Blueface and Bino, but the chaos didn't stop there because 2 days later, an unreleased snippet from a HoodTrophy Bino song leaked online, and the lyrics? Phew, straight bullets. Talkin' 'bout TIs. But you foldin' in silence, say you the man. But you broke every alliance, real ones don't post. They just move with defiance. It was lyrical venom, no name drops needed. The beat hit, and the internet collectively screamed, he's talking about Blueface. Bino didn't deny it either. He tweeted, if the shoe fits, dance in it, and the crowd went wild. Meanwhile, Blueface's response was peak Blueface, chaotic, random, and ego-fueled. He jumped back on live, shirtless as usual, flashing a chain like it was evidence in court. Man, ain't nobody worried about Bino. Dude trying to get clout off my name. Tell him drop a hit, not a subtweet. But here's the catch that backfired immediately, because, surprise surprise, Bino did have hits and his numbers started skyrocketing. Streams doubled overnight. His YouTube views jumped. People who had no idea who HoodTrophy Bino was last week were now calling him the street's chosen one. The irony? Blueface gave him more promo than a label could, and then came the memes. Oh, the memes. TikTok turned the feud into a full-blown comedy series. One viral trend used Bino's leaked snippet as the background for people reenacting loyalty tests from girlfriends catching their boyfriends lying to best friends, exposing fake friends. The caption, when Blueface starts questioning your gang TIs at brunch, even random influencers jumped in. One TikToker said, Blueface out here doing loyalty quizzes like it's BuzzFeed. The saga became content gold, but then out of nowhere an old clip resurfaced of Blueface admitting on Drink Champs that he used to hang with real ones but had to move solo cause loyalty don't pay bills. The internet dragged that clip out like it was Exhibit A in the court of public opinion. Everyone started quoting it with captions like, translation, I switched up when it got convenient. Bino responded with a subtle dagger. Money can't buy back respect. Boom. Mic drop. And that line hit hard. Even verified rappers were reposting it. The tension had turned into a moral debate: who's real, who's fake, who's loyal, and who's just performing for the algorithm. By now, fans were analyzing everything. The way Chrisean looked in her lives, the timing of Bino's posts, the silence from Blueface's mom Carlissa, who usually jumps into drama faster than a TMZ alert. It was like everyone was waiting for the next shoe to drop, and baby, it was about to, because late that night, someone from Blueface's camp, allegedly one of his producers, posted a story saying, y'all forget who put who on. Loyalty goes both ways. And Bino lost it again. He went live, holding nothing back. Man, ain't nobody put me on. I've been grinding before the internet even knew y'all names. I don't know no clout babies nothin'. You wanna question gang TIs? Go question why your whole team left you. That line hit like a thunderclap. Fans flooded the chat with fire emojis, calling him the realest left-in-law. It wasn't just a feud anymore. It was a movement. The streets, the blogs, the fans, everyone was taking sides like it was a hip-hop civil war. And while Blueface tried to act unbothered, everyone could tell his silence wasn't peace. It was pressure. Meanwhile, Chrisean was trying to keep the peace, or maybe the appearance of peace. She posted a cryptic story of her praying hands emoji with the caption, God sees everything, and just like that, the energy shifted again, because now it wasn't just about drama. It was about who's really real when the cameras go off, who stands 10 toes down when the fame fades, who's loyal when loyalty costs something. By this point, even big platforms like Academics jumped in. He said on stream, this whole Blueface vs. Bino situation is deeper than people think. It's not just internet talk, it's about street respect, legacy, and the new generation of clout rappers vs. loyalty rappers. And he wasn't wrong, because for the first time, Bino wasn't just reacting, he was defining something. The loyalty over likes movement started trending on TikTok. People were making edits with his live rants, calling him the people's truth teller. Even non-hip-hop pages were covering it. Reddit threads had titles like, "Did Blueface just get soned by Bino in real time?" The internet consensus was clear: Blueface might have started it. But Bino owned it, and just when everyone thought it couldn't get any messier. Another video leaked this time allegedly showing Bino and Chrisean talking privately about fake loyalty. It wasn't clear when it was recorded, but the audio caught her saying, "You right. People love you till you stop benefiting them." Boom. Another explosion. The internet lost its collective mind. Was that a confirmation? A subtle alliance? Or just another piece of the chaos puzzle? No one knew for sure, but one thing was certain. This drama wasn't slowing down. It was evolving, and the next move? It was going to decide everything. By the time the dust started to settle, it wasn't just a feud anymore, it was a reckoning. The internet had picked its sides, the receipts had been dropped, and the line between loyalty and lunacy was thinner than a Blueface apology. But here's the plot twist nobody saw coming. Bino's eruption didn't just destroy Blueface's credibility. It rewrote the entire narrative of who's really running the LA rap streets. After that leaked video of Bino and Chrisean went viral, blogs went feral. Every podcast host suddenly became a street philosopher. The narrative? That Bino had officially dethroned Blueface as the voice of the real. It started when a viral tweet hit 3 million views overnight. Bino didn't expose Blueface. Blueface exposed himself. The quote spread faster than a Zeus network rumor. Fans were now calling Blueface Mr. Loyalty Test, a nickname that stuck like Gorilla Glue. People even started joking that he should drop a new song called Gang Tied Up in Lies. And just when you thought Bino would chill, he didn't. The man went on live again, calm this time, surgical. Like a general after a victory. "I ain't beefin' no more. I just want people to see who's been fackin' it the whole time. I'm loyal to the code, not the camera." Boom. Mic drop again. That line alone became a viral TikTok sound with over 200,000 videos. People started using it for everything, exposing fake friends, calling out two-faced co-workers, and even reacting to influencer drama. Bino had gone mainstream savage. Meanwhile, Blueface tried to shift gears. He posted pictures with new jewelry, new girls, new captions, the classic "I'm fine" strategy every rapper uses when they're spiraling internally. But it didn't work. His comments were a graveyard of clown emojis and loyalty jokes. One fan wrote, "Bro flexin' chains but couldn't flex loyalty if it was on sale." Even his music took a hit, streams dipped, collaborations paused, and brand deals started quietly disappearing. Industry whispers said a few promoters didn't want the extra drama. Translation: Blueface's mouth was costing him money, and while Blueface's empire started to crumble, Bino's career skyrocketed. He dropped a freestyle titled "For the Ones Who Stayed 10 Toes" and it exploded. Every lyric sounded like a victory lap. "Wasn't born with a silver spoon, had to sharpen my own fork. Loyalty don't need followers, it need force." That bar alone? All over Twitter. People called it the most real thing said in 2005. Now, while the rap world was busy crowning Bino the new street prophet, Chrisean was stuck in the middle like the plot twist nobody could predict. Her silence turned into a power move, because every time she didn't respond, the speculation grew louder. Paparazzi caught her leaving a studio session with a hoodie pulled low. No comment, no reaction. But fans noticed the detail: she was wearing a loyalty over likes hoodie. The same slogan Bino's fans had turned into a viral trend. That one image broke the internet again. Blueface's camp tried to downplay it, saying, "She just wearing what's comfortable." But the public wasn't buying it. The comment sections were brutal. Comfortable? Yeah, in the arms of the real ones. She switched sides like Netflix algorithms, and just like that, Blueface's own narrative spun out of control. Even his mom Carlissa, usually the first to jump into drama like a referee with a megaphone, stayed unusually quiet. That silence said everything. Fans joked she was praying for signal strength while Blueface's Wi-Fi loyalty kept dropping. Then came the real dagger. A major West Coast DJ leaked a private message supposedly from a label exec who said, "We'd rather back Bino right now." His image clean, message strong, fanbase real. When that message hit Twitter, it was game over. Bino had gone from underdog to top dog in a matter of days. His following tripled, his interviews started trending, and everyone wanted a piece of the loyalty legend. But the crazy part, he didn't gloat. He didn't even clap back anymore. Instead, he posted a black and white photo of himself looking off camera with the caption, "When the smoke clears, real one's still breathing." That photo alone? 1.5 million likes in 2 days. The comments section read like a digital monument to authenticity. People said things like, "He really did what Blueface couldn't kept it real. This ain't rap beef. This is poetic justice," and poetic it was. Because as Bino rose higher, Blueface's empire cracked from within. His entourage started thinning out. His inner circle turned distant. A few people even unfollowed him publicly, including one of his closest producers, who posted a cryptic quote, "Loyalty ain't for sale, and clout don't pay respect." You could feel the downfall in real time. Meanwhile, Chrisean in her unpredictable glory dropped a quick IG story of her baby giggling, with the caption, "Peace looks better than pain." No names, no drama, just quiet shade that said everything. And that's when people realized something wild. This whole mess wasn't just about Blueface vs Bino. It was a mirror of the entire culture. A generation tired of fake loyalty, tired of performative realness, tired of people acting street when they wouldn't last 10 minutes off Wi-Fi. Bino had tapped into something deeper, a cultural moment. Blogs started calling it the loyalty era. People were making shirts, quotes, TikTok sounds, edits, everything. It wasn't just a beef, it was a movement. Even mainstream outlets like Billboard and Complex wrote think pieces about it, saying things like, "In a culture obsessed with clout, Bino's rise represents a shift back to authenticity." And just when you thought the story had reached its peak, Blueface finally broke his silence one last time. He posted a 2-minute video, no music, no filters, just him looking straight at the camera. "Y'all made this deeper than it is. I ain't never disrespected nobody. I said what I said, but I still got love for everybody who came up with me." It was supposed to sound mature, but the internet wasn't having it. The top comment under his post, translation, "I lost, but make it sound poetic." Within hours, the video got ratioed into oblivion. The damage was done. Meanwhile, Bino just smiled on his own live and said, "Ain't no beef when the meal already over." Boom. One sentence. Millions of views. Hundreds of thousands of shares. It was over, but in the best, most cinematic way possible. Bino didn't just win an argument. He won the narrative. He turned pain into power, betrayal into branding, and loyalty into the new flex. And as the chaos faded, fans knew one thing: the internet might move fast, but some moments live forever. This was one of them. And there you have it, another digital earthquake in the Blueface Chrisean Bino universe, where loyalty is tested, egos are shattered, and Twitter fingers do more damage than boxing gloves ever could. But let's be real, this saga, it's not ending here. By next week, somebody going live again, somebody posting cryptic lyrics, and somebody mama's jumping in with screenshots from 2019 like she's presenting evidence in court. The chaos never sleeps, it just changes. wi-fi.so if you're still here. Eyes glued like it's the finale of a toxic reality show. You swear you're done watching? Go ahead and smash that like button like it owes you money. Drop a comment, tell me whose side you're on, Team Bino, Team Blueface, or Team Can Everyone Just Get Therapy please? Hit subscribe and turn on that notification bell, because here at Fame Ripple, we don't drop videos, we drop bombshells. Every week, we dive into the madness the industry tries to hide, decode the cryptic shade, and spill the kind of tea that stains your algorithm permanently. Remember, scandals never sleep, clout never dies, and loyalty, well, it's rarer than Blueface paying rent on time. So stick around, because next episode, someone's career might just accidentally leak itself. Until then, keep your receipts ready, your popcorn fresh, and your Wi-Fi strong, because the next viral explosion is already brewing. This has been your weekly chaos injection from Fame Ripple, where fame doesn't just shine, it shatters. Mic dropped.